Hey guys, Thunder E here, and welcome to our Furious 7 review, which kicks off our movie review season, so to speak. This is the 7th installment in the Fast and Furious franchise, and this one comes with a special note because, of course, this is the last movie we'll see Paul Walker in. So, what's Furious 7 about? Basically, the whole premise of Furious 7 takes over from Furious 6, carries from other Fast and Furious movies, and covers the whole franchise as a whole, because this ties into other movies in different parts. Now, the main bad guy in Furious 6, of course, Owen Shaw, his big bad brother, another Shaw, I can't remember his name right now, basically he's out for revenge, and you remember from the last movie, he killed off Han. So he's now hunting down the team, and basically he's trying to get revenge. That's where this movie really falls into. Now, in terms of what the action feels like, we'll talk about the story elements because, that's not really the most important thing in the Fast and Furious movie. It's all about the action, the car scenes, the chases, the driving. They're awesome, and they're also very unbelievable. Yes. So check that out the window, put your believability out the window, come in with suspense and go, that was cool. That's what you're going to get in this movie, so don't expect anything else. You're going to get some really cool chases, unbelievable scenes, and yeah, it was fun. It was good. I enjoyed it. Yes, it wasn't always correct or factual, but it was fun. Also, another thing in this movie, a lot of martial arts, at least a lot of hand-to-hand fighting from people other than The Rock, Vin Diesel, and Jason Statham, who plays, of course, Owen Shaw's older brother. Other people got into some martial arts in there, so just take note of that. Now, this is a spoiler-filled review, so I'm not going to spoil it for you, but in terms of the storyline was decent, it was okay. It did a good job in carrying this movie forward, and it did a good job there in actually just interpreting and giving you what you expected to see in a Fast and the Furious movie. Now, the other aspect too, you're probably wondering, is how did they deal with Paul Walker's death? We all know that Paul Walker recorded about 85% of this movie. His brothers did some other parts of the movie. I have to tell you, they did a fantastic job visually in terms of it looking like Paul Walker in many scenes. They also used some old video actually was spliced in there. You'll probably notice it as you watch it. But they did a good job sending Paul Walker off. I have to give them kudos for that, because it's one of the things I was concerned about going into this movie, and I saw the fact that I started watching the movie from the very beginning, and you'll notice this. I'm not spoiling anything from you. When you start watching the movie, you can already feel they are sending him off, and it was a gradual process till the very end, and it was a very classy send-off. It was really cool to see them do that, and it was an honorable thing to do, if you want to put it that way. I really liked it. It was really cool, especially the last scenes of the movie. So it was great to see that, and the franchise is moving in a different direction. You will see that as it goes. I think it's moving more in an espionage side of things, with the introduction of The Rock, characters like, Owen Shaw, and of course Jason Statham and all that kind of stuff in there. And also we're going to see Snake Plissken in this movie too, to some degree. And so you see a lot of that in there. Everywhere was cool. The jokes were funny. Tyrese with his one-liners were really, really good. It was fun to see him do that. And it was actually cool. That really moved the story elements. Also, Ludacris as an actor has been improving with each movie. I'm glad to see that too there. So I like what he's been doing. Everyone was solid. Michelle Rodriguez was good. Of course, Vin Diesel, who's of course the main man in this movie franchise, was solid. It was a fun movie. I'm not even going to say anything else. Go check it out this weekend. Now, if you've seen it, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about Furious 7? Did you like it? You didn't like it? What do you think about the send-off, the actions, the car chases? Put it down below. Yes, there will be spoilers in the comments, guys. So if you don't want to see that, don't check out the comments. Anyway, guys, this is Thunder E saying thank you. Always enjoy your entertainment. Do subscribe to the channel, and have a good weekend.